All right, this is going to be a short video that talks about formatting. So we need to add some specific details in our paper, whether you do them when you start writing or whether you wait until the very end after you've typed your paper to add your formatting. It's up to you, but no matter what, from here on out, you must learn to pay attention and look for specific formatting rules. Every teacher and professor that you have from here on out, whether you're in high school, college, they're going to ask for specific formatting rules. So to give you just an example before we dive in, I'm going to show you actually a real paper that I have for my grad school program. So I'm in Blackboard, which is like the college version of Schoology, and this is a real paper that's due for me on Sunday night. And if you zoom in on description, here's what my professor is asking of me. It gives me the page length, it gives me the size of the font, 12-point font, it gives me a specific font style that they want, tells me that it's double spaced, it tells me what kind of citations. I'm going to use APA citations. You guys are using MLA citations. It tells me that I need a works cited or references page, and then it tells me that I need to use at least 4 sources and include in-text citations. Okay, so those are all the formatting rules. That is what formatting is. Basically, not the content of your paper, not what you're writing about, but how the professor or the teacher wants it presented to them. How do they want to read your paper? So that is just my example, my paper. For you guys in your 8th grade argument paper, handwriting. These are your formatting rules. You're going to type it up in Word. You're going to have your name, and I'll talk about what that looks like in a minute. You're going to have a title. I'm going to look for a 12-point font for size. I'm going to look for regular readable font. None of that fancy bold or Comic Sans or fancy script like cursive, none of that. So like Times New Roman is perfect. That's my favorite. But like Helvetica or Calibri, anything that's really easily readable. You're gonna give me double-spaced paper. And then at the very end, you need a works cited page. And throughout the paper, you need in-text citations. Okay, so those are the things that you must have in order to turn this paper in for formatting. Okay, if you know how to do each of those things, this is the end of this video. Go and make sure that you have them in your paper. If you want a more thorough walkthrough of how to do each of those things, I will put together just a quick second video that walks through how to do each of these things. But these are, I was going to come back and do the names. This part, if you don't know what I mean by name, assignment, date is what I'm looking for before the title. If you don't know how to do that, jump over to the other video. Okay? If you know how to do all of these things, you can go get to work and type.